I've managed to get, we got ourselves a helicopter. This is one. This is what we need. This is just purely selling, and this is I've been paying for all the stock to go into all the warehouses, and I fill up all the drug ones first, and when they get half full, during this time while I'm waiting for stock to fill up, I will be the CEO work's finished, then I try to get into a single session. I've got some CEO stuff to sell, one of these special packages. Right, now I've got full stock here, but I don't want to run off without resupplying and then it saves me having to come back later and do it. So we sell stock, we're going to go for the full amount. We've got the helicopter with us. We don't know what sort of things could be happening. This could be vans or anything, but if it's the boats or the helicopters we've got to fly, or the planes, and then at least we've got a little bit of a fighting chance. It looks like we've got we've got bikes. Okay, so I didn't need the helicopter in the end, but it's there if I needed it. How many bikes we got? 1, 2, 4 bikes. Oh Christ. Right. So this could take a while. I've got half an hour to do it. The bikes aren't too bad. They do go a lot faster than those UPS vans. Just check I'm still in a single session. Yep. This is the only thing. One thing I will say is do not sell at all in a session with anyone in. What tends to find is you'll get into a single session and you'll invite your friends. As soon as you've invited your friends, it becomes one of those sessions that starts to fill up with people. I've found if I'm in a session, if I invite people in, and then other randoms start to come into that session. So always try to keep the session empty. And like I say, do not sell anything in a session with other people in. Yes, you do get more money, but the chances of you getting that money are going to be pretty slim. I don't know what it is, that there's always 2 or 3 people in every session who just want to cause misery for other players, and they will just constantly they get something like £2,000 for destroying like 2.2 million's worth of CEO stock, and that's a lot of work. Okay, so what I've got a full cocaine warehouse, a full weed house, and a full methamphetamine. So I'll be selling all of those. And also in one of my CEO warehouses, I've got one of these special packages that's worth about 120,000. So that will be sold as well. By the time all this is finished, the counterfeit offices will then be ready to sell as well. So it's roughly about two and a half hours work, and I'm expecting to make about 1.5 million. The cost for this has probably been about 500,000. So there's about $1 million in there, and that's 2.5 hours work. Bearing in mind there's no glitches with this, so it's not like I'm doing the Pacific Standard, where if you was to do the Pacific Standard, if you was doing it with a friend and you were all equally sharing it, roughly takes about half an hour to do the Pacific Standard. That's including loading screens and everything, and that is about 630,000 each. Every half an hour. Well, that's not every half, that's every hour, because if you're taking 50% the second time, you will be taking 0, or if you're one of the people that are not sharing your pack standard, then you'll be taking the 25. So it's about 600,000 every 1 hour. So what we're doing here is no glitches, and we're roughly making the same money we do with the Pacific Standard glitch, as long as we keep on top of everything. One thing to bear in mind when we're doing the biker stuff and all the businesses, you've got to keep on top of everything and try to keep your costs down. And what I mean by costs, I actually find it's best to resupply by spending money on that and not to steal the stock. And the reason for that is because it takes just as long to steal the stock hang on, just bear a minute, I need to order a vehicle quickly, so I'll order a bike. Sanctus, no. There it is, the new bike. Oh no, that's not it. Oh yes it is, it didn't look like it to start with. Order a chopper.
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Thank you, sir. Your spectacular aircraft is now ready for you.
So yeah, going back to what I was saying about the reason I think you make more money by actually buying it. It's what, £75,000 to do a full stock, and if you look at the time it can take you for 5 warehouses, I spend just about £30,000 every 45 minutes just stocking, just paying for the bills on those properties. So with that to bear in mind, it could take you 45 minutes to get that amount of stock, because you need to do 2 stock runs to get 2 stock stealing runs to get 1 load of 75. So all you're doing is spending the same amount of money on utility bills, but you're having to do the runaround as well. So save yourself the runaround, just buy the stock on all your properties. The way I do it is, I'll say it again, the drug ones filled up first, all 3 of those. Once they've half filled, then you go and restock or stock from nothing the counterfeit offices. So when the drug ones are full, the counterfeit offices will be half full. Then you sell your drug ones. By the time you finish the drug ones, the counterfeit offices will be ready again. And probably by the time you've filled done the counterfeit offices, the drug ones will be ready again. So to do half and half, it's about being organised with these really. Obviously you've got to sell in a single session. And one thing I do find is I sell the most expensive stock first, which is the cocaine. And the reason for this is you do get the police raids. And another thing that I do is, as soon as I've finished selling stock, I wait for the phone call to say, yes, well done, you've sold it, it's been transferred to your account by LJ. And then I instantly disband the motorcycle club, so that I'm not incurring any charges. Right, so get rid of that. Next bike. And the other thing to remember with stealing stock is, not only are you wasting your time doing it, but you will use ammo to steal stock. And if you're doing this also in a session with other people, you're more likely to use things like rockets and expensive ammunition. So I try not to use anything too expensive if I can, unless I really need to. The thing is, one thing I found with ammunition is the costs go up very quickly, and you can quite easily have £100,000 bill just for some of the ammo you've used. Right, so I've got 21 minutes left, and I've got 3 bikes to deliver. So it looks like that 4th bike isn't going to get delivered by the looks of it. I'm doing my best not to crash. I mean, these bikes are not very fast anyway. Still in a single session? Yep. I think with the bikes also, you get ambushed by the police at some point. So this is another thing to bear in mind. I've also got my armour on full. And I've got the heist gear on. Which all makes a difference. I really should have the helmet on as well, but I don't actually like the way that helmet looks. But all those things sort of help towards ensuring that you can get away if you get a police ambush. So the next one we'll be selling after the cocaine will be the methamphetamine, because that's the also more expensive than the weed, and then we'll be selling the weed, by which time the other warehouses should be filling up, or almost full. And hopefully I can stay in this single session. To say, it looks like if the biker DLC is done properly, you can quite easily make more money than the pack standard cheat. And also the beauty of this is you're not constantly doing the Pacific Standard glitch over and over again. And also with the glitch, occasionally the Pacific Standard is it's lost the heist, so you have to redo all the startup missions again. And that's where you start to lose out as well, and plus you've got to spend money on ammunition to do that. Some people seem to use lots of armour. I mean, I always use all the snacks, but some people prefer using armour when it comes to surviving doing missions like that. That's another thing to save money with using the snacks. If you've got a CEO office, free snacks are the best way to go. And also you can have so many. I find that even with the worst missions, I can probably do 4 or 5 missions, real nasty ones, and manage to spread my snacks out throughout those. Right, so we've got 17 and a half, well, just over 17 minutes left. So order the helicopter again. There should be one just appearing up the road there, I think. Right, so I need to sell these other 2 bikes pretty quick.
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you?
Better get a quicker helicopter then. Come on, there we go.
Great. The aircraft is waiting for you at our
And
nearest
bike.
airfield. We trust you'll be
Tomorrow.
happy, sir.
Oh, where's that helicopter? Oh, it's up there. This is what I like about Grand Theft Auto. There's no point buying the off-road bikes, because all the bikes are good off-road. Put the wheels in, also speeds the helicopter up a bit. And also we've got the army base in front of us, so I need to bear that in mind. Still a single session, yeah. Excellent. Other people get there to help them these sort of things. Obviously, there's no room for error here. But the problem is doing that, you are going to be in a session for quite a long time, and you will start to get people jumping in that section. So not get to sell their stock. And as much as friends like to help each other, when you spend half an hour selling stock with someone and you don't actually make any money, I think it's about 20,000 for half an hour's work. So if they've got 3 warehouses to sell, that's an hour and a half's work, and you're going to make 60 grand for an hour and a half. Whereas usually on your own you can quite easily make, well, I think I could make about 500,000 a ton. Right, so it's just under 15 minutes now, that's halfway. I've got 2 bikes left. There is a chance that I might sell both of these bikes. Oh, where am I parking? Over here. Wasting a bit more time. The only thing, this is a fast helicopter, but it's a pain to land. Right, is that one of the bikes? Right, 13 minutes. So a little under halfway. We're on the 3rd bike. We've got 4 miles to go yet. Let me just quickly see where it is. Okay, yeah, I better go this way. Sometimes where you deliver the bikes, you can do the ride you'd take the Kuruma in the Pacific Standard. Obviously don't do that with the UPS vans or the dump trucks, because you will come stuck. One thing I will say about the dump trucks and those UPS vans is occasionally they do get stuck. I've found that I've gone off-road with them and they always seem to get stuck somewhere. And instead of fighting with it and then it ends up overheating and catching fire, I find the best thing to do is to get out, order something like an Insurgent or one of the bigger vehicles if you've got, and you can just nudge it to free the vehicle from where it's stuck. If you try revving the engine, it ends up catching fire. You've got to bear in mind that these vehicles don't have full armour. Most of us ride vehicles or drive vehicles that are fully upgraded, so all the armour is on, 100%. When you're riding these bikes, there's no armour at all on them. Right, 11 minutes. How far we got? We've got 1.6 miles. I'm going to really struggle to get rid of that last bike. But it is 600,000, I believe, for this whole run. So that's 4 bikes. That's roughly... it's going to be about 100,000, I'll be short. Maybe a bit more, 125, 130. off-road a bit more here. Save a bit of time. Oh. Right. Should we jump up, just up on this hill? Really do need to save some time here. Right, so where's it got to be? Down there. Okay. Right, where's the nearest airport? Okay, so not that far. On to the next helicopter.
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Your beautiful new aircraft is
Okay, that's
waiting
gone
at our
to-
nearest airfield. We hope you're very happy, sir.
Oh Christ, it's gone there. Oh dear. That's Psycho Shitara. Right, so I'm going to order the helicopter again as I get closer to the airport that I want to go from, which is this one. It'll cost me another 200.
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Thank you, sir. Your spectacular aircraft is now ready for you at our nearest airfield. Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you? Great. The
for that.
aircraft is waiting for you at our nearest airfield. We trust you'll be happy, sir.
Right, 6 minutes. Oh. Hopefully this bike's not too far to go. It's cutting it really fine. Shame you can't just go in Los Santos Customs and quickly just upgrade the engine a bit. Put a turbo on there or something like that just to get them going a bit. Come on. Bloody helicopter. Alright, 3 points. That's not too bad. Might sell this. This might be alright. Go the Pacific Standard route. Just cut that corner off a bit. Some extra lights on. Actually, we don't need to do all that. Let's cut a bit out. Got half a mile to go, got a minute and a half. Should do this, as long as I don't fall off or get shot. Right, the only problem is behind a... Yeah, this is a Pele. Yeah. Oh, come on. Truck, where is it? Oh, right behind this bloody fence here. Typical. There we go. Job done. There we go. 600 grand. Or 636. I have that. Bank that. Get rid of that before I get mugged. There we go. That's how easy it is to make money. That's half an hour's work, LJ.
You closed that deal, all right. Wiring the funds right away. LJT out.
Okay, so that's him done. Alright, now he's going to call...
This is what happens when you don't pay the cops. The dirty bastards raid your business. Save your staff if you can.
Right, so I've been raided. Where are we? So we've got half an hour now to... Which business was it? Okay. Shitaro. helicopter as well.
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help?
I'll order the armoured helicopter.
Your beautiful new aircraft is waiting at our nearest airfield. We hope you're very happy, sir.
Where is that? This is usually why I disband the motorcycle company as quickly as I can, so I don't get the raids. But unfortunately that was nothing I could do there because it just came through instantly. Right, one thing to bear in mind with the raids, you do need to get fully armoured and get prepared as much as you can. As soon as I get near there, I'm going to order a Kuruma. I'm not even going to attempt to fight them. Just gives me a bit more of a fighting chance. And yeah, we could try fighting them, but if we do, then we lose that, and then we lose the stock and everything else, and the employees. So you've got to mess around, then you've got one of your warehouses out of stock. Alright, let's just see where we're going. So I've got half an hour to deal with this. Okay, so this is a counterfeit cash one. I don't think there's much in there anyway. But as soon as I've dealt with this, I am going to have to get the motorcycle company disbanded before I even attempt to sell anything else and get the another helicopter ready. Well, actually, this helicopter, as long as I look after it, I can just keep this one. I think once we've dealt with the police, and then I'll end this session and end this stream, and then start a new one selling the methamphetamine, so the stream's not so long. Okay, so once I get fairly close, I'll drop down, order the Kuruma to be delivered, and then we'll drive around the corner and deal with the police. He says about paying the police off. You don't do that, you've just got to kill them. There's no negotiation once you get there, it's just shoot them. Right, so we're not far away. I'll put the helicopter somewhere down here. This should do, just here.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. It's on the way.
Right, turn this way. Okay, that's the Kuruma arrived. fully stocked. Got my armour, got my Kuruma. They're just round the corner. Once I've dealt with these guys, and then I'll put a rocket up to that chopper. I don't even get out with these and start shooting, because you always get someone who'll come up and shoot you with a shot rifle right in your face, like this guy here. Right, okay. This is where I could have probably done with the insurgent. Phone Lester. Get rid of the police.
Hey, which one of my skills is required? I take it this isn't purely a social call. Of course not. You're in trouble and you need my help. No problem.
As soon as I've delivered these, again, make sure that we disband the motorcycle company so we don't get any more phone calls or occur any charges for the day. There we go, less than 10 minutes work. Defended. Excellent. Right, come on.
Hey, you know who it is. Oof, that was unfortunate. All right? The only advice I can give would be to upgrade security over there to try to protect against this happening again. Good luck.
Alright, job done, right. Okay, so we'll leave the stream there and I'll see you in a bit for the next one.